All right, Shalom. Shalom Israel. First and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, brothers, pushing his truth and sincerity all over the earth. I want to thank Yahweh by Hashem Shai for giving me the power and the spirit to do this lesson. And I'm just going to talk a little bit. As we know, so-called a holiday, so-called, and everybody's under the wicked vibration of Esau's kingdom right now. And one thing I noticed, I had to step out because obviously to us it's just another day. If you're around family, whatever the case, around family, friends, whatever the case, we know it's just as another day. But these people treat it as this festive get together in this holly jolly so-called spirit that they in and doing these things. And you can see why what happened to us happened to us, because our people, the Israelites, 12 tribes, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, our people have gone a whoring after other gods and idols. And the same exact thing that what got us in this place that they was doing back then, they're doing now. There's nothing new under the sun, as the scriptures say. And we talk about this time and time again, but you really don't fully like understand it. Or you do, but it makes it a lot more clearer when you're around them. And during the so-called wicked holidays, pagan, when you're around these times, you can really understand. And just another thing, they like to pray unto idols and pray unto this. And when it's time for that, all they do is just disappear until they get done doing that. And then, you pray under Yahweh B'Shem Ashai. You don't pray under Jesus Christ. That's exactly what I had to do. Was around them, they was getting ready to pray. Hey, went to the bathroom, sat in there and waited until they finished, and then come out. You see? And you really fully understand it when you see it. Our people are acting like heathens. Do you see? And a part of that is because they don't know the Lord, man. They don't know Yahweh B'Shem Ashai. They know Jesus Christ, and they know Jesus Christ because of what? Because he's the one that he's the one that they're under the vibration of, because he's with do whatever you want to do. He's the image of celebrate these things, partake in these things. You see, and that's the wicked vibration our people under, and they look, they don't know, man. And see, and that's why it's a beautiful thing that the Most High woke you up. You understand the truth. You got the knowledge, not them. And of course, you're going to be a black sheep, as it was. And I'm going to actually make a lesson about that, because you just feel when you're around all of them and they're doing they doing all this stuff, you don't fit in, man. And that's what it feels like. They're doing all this, they're celebrating this and doing that. They think it's because good cause, it's the family, they doing this, they doing that. But you just don't fit in, man. And that's something that you have to take into account when you're coming into this thing, because you're going to feel as an outcast. You are an outcast, as it were. You are the black sheep. You're not meant to fit into what these people got going on. You see, you're not under the vibration of what they are. You're not celebrating. You're not doing the same exact things that they are. So when all the family's gonna get around, you're going to seem like that you're not fitting, because it's not meant for you. Like the scriptures say, it says, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, but you have to walk that straight and narrow. And the straight and narrow is serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That straight and narrow is understanding what to do and what not to do. And this is part of what not to do. You see? It doesn't matter who you have to upset in the process, who you don't want to serve under. It's all these things, and that's what you have to understand. All right, because at the end of the day, who gave you the truth? You see, you have to decide on who you're going to serve. You're either going to serve the Lord or you're not. So you got to let these people just do what they do. And a part of that is you got to let live and let go, because you got to understand your family's not, more than likely, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to understand. Everybody's not given this. So you have to take what you've been given and hold it dear to you, and treat it properly. You have to treat this word properly, because it could easily have been given to somebody else, or it can easily be taken away from you. It's been given to you and it can be taken away. So you got, like the scripture says, it says, choose ye this day whom you will serve. And that's what you got to do, man. Because this truth is not going to be an easy walk. It's not going to be an easy walk. It's not going to be an easy path of life. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to try you. It's meant to put hell on you. Because what is, like the scriptures also say, it says what? It says you be tried as gold is tried. And how does gold is tried? Gold is put under high heat, put under high pressure to knock all the infirmities off. And that's exactly why you go through the things that you do. You might go through breakups. Your woman might leave you. Your man might split up from you for a little bit. You might lose a car. You might lose a family members. You might lose a job. The Lord takes things away from you and gives you things. It's not going to be a cakewalk. You see? And it was never meant to be. That's why it says, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted to do things and not to do things that you know from right, that you know what you're supposed to and what you're not supposed to. And you have to stand fast no matter how hard it might hurt. You know? Like they said, the scripture also say what? It says he is come to set a man at variance. He's also going to save one or two of a household. So what's more important? You trying to be on your family's good side, or you be on the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai's good side? You see? Because at the end of the day, what's happening when this deal goes down, your family's not going to be able to protect you. They're not going to be able to protect themselves. That's where you have the trust and have the faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. They're going to deliver you. Miracles are going to happen. You're going to have food, water to drink in these times. You're going to be quieted from the fear of evil. And then we know also what? People are going to have to be martyrs in this thing. But then you have to be faithful unto death. And that's what this thing is. And if you're not ready for that, if you have not really let that sink in, then you're not ready, man. You're going to feel like the black sheep. You're going to feel like the outcast. That's what you're going to do. And that's what you just have to. All right? But to get back to what I was talking about, like I said, our people are acting like heathens. And they're doing the same exact thing that they was doing back then that they're doing now. They're doing the same exact thing. And the same thing as in serving other gods, doing things that the heathens do. You're following out the ways of the heathen. That's exactly what our people do. When you see them all in this holly jolly so-called spirit, wicked spirit, doing this and coming under Jesus' birthday, doing this and doing that, then they do that, you gotta just let them do it, man. You gotta just let them do it. And like I said, our people act like heathens. And that's what happens when you grow up in captivity. That's why also a part of things, you're going to have our people looking like other people. That also goes into that. Because everybody's not going to look like a brown Israelite with woolly hair. You're going to have Jake that looks like an Edomite, but he's a Jake. He got the spirit of the Lord on him. You know that's a Jake. It's an Israelite. You're going to have our people. You're going to have dark-skinned, woolly-haired Negroes, so-called. That goes back to Esau. It doesn't matter about what the person looks like, man. It doesn't matter about the skin tone, the hair, the eye color, they got freckles or not. It does not matter. It's about the spirit of the Lord and who he's dealing with and who he's working with, who he's putting spirit on to sup with. But back to the point that I was saying, our people act like heathens. And this is part of watching our people act like heathen. That's part of growing up in captivity. Because what's going to happen? This specifically. Our people are going to follow idolatrous holidays. They're going to shave their beards. They're going to have bald heads. They're going to eat unclean things that's not meant to be eaten. They're going to do all types of things. But that's just a part of it. Just like how some Edomite is arguing in the back. I can't really, I've lost train of thought. Just like how, man, I just lost my train of thought. Like just how if Jake was to grow up in anywhere else in the world, they're following the ways of the heathen, man. Okay, and that's what our people is. So hold on, I'm gonna close out, man. I gotta find out what's going on. Well, not really find out, but I don't know. I can't even I can't even focus and concentrate on what I was talking about, man. But let me try to get through this. What I was saying was, our people act like heathens. So when you grow up in captivity, you grow up, and obviously we discontinue from our heritage. So when we discontinue from heritage, we stop doing what we do. We stop doing what we're supposed to. We stop dressing the way we normally dress. And then also part of that is captivity. We discontinue. We start eating anything. We grew up under Esau's laws and his rules and his regulations. So that's the only thing that Jake knows. But that's a good thing that we're waking up, because we're understanding who we are, what we celebrate, what we're not supposed to, what we eat, what we don't eat. You see? So that's pretty much it. I just want to talk about that. I want to get out of there, take a break, go for a little walk, and just bring that out, because right when I seen them like doing things, it's just like, just acting like heathens, man, pretty much. And it's just like, man, everybody's holly and jolly right now. Another thing I was thinking about, but they don't understand what's really going to take place in this place. Everything's all holly and so-called jolly now, but when the time comes, it's going to be tears, it's going to be sorrow, it's going to be a lot of things, man. And happy is going to be one of the ones that's going to be far from. All right, so I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Catch you guys in another lesson, Lord willing. Shalom.